here I'm going to talk about the RAM market trend. I'm here to talk about the analysis, my analysis on how the market trend is right now and for the past couple of years. Before we start though, before we go any further, uh, I'm gonna explain a bit on like what is RAM. For you that is not in the tech space, that doesn't really know much about technology, you all might be wondering like what is RAM, like what's this thing, right? Well, RAM is short for random access memory. What is that? It's basically a short memory for your devices. It is all on computers, laptops, phones, anything. And RAM is used for your device to be able to multitask basically. How much RAM do you have is how much more you can multitask in that device. The more RAM you have, you can multitask a lot more. Like if for example you can do your work where you listen to music. Also, a lower RAM might not be able to do that, but a higher one you can even add more stuff to it. It's one of the it's one of the important part of PC building, because PC nowadays need a lot more for better performance. It really matters for those PC and stuff. Now in this video I'm gonna show you a bit on my analysis on like why does the RAM prices have been going up for the past couple of years. If you've been on the internet a lot, you know that the prices of RAM have been going up for like 2 years, or like 2 3 years, for like the last 2 or 3 years. And I'm gonna tell you like what's really happening in the market, like why is it going up that much, like what's going on. And also I'm going to talk about like who is really being affected right now, like is the customer really being affected, like what is it, and like what's what's to come. I'm gonna like show you my own prediction, like what will happen from my own perspective. uh, First of all, why is RAM have been really going up is that one of the main reason is the AI data center. I'm sure you all have heard about artificial intelligence. I'm sure you all have seen it. You all probably have been using it yourself, right? And one of the big reason, according to TrendForce, which is one of the really trusted sources on tech and stuff, according to the TrendForce, one of the highest reason on why RAM prices have been going up is AI data center, because AI need a lot of processing power. AI need a lot of uh, devices to process all of this memory instantly. AI need to multitask a lot of stuff, especially if a lot of people are using it. It needs more RAM. So that's why the prices have been increasing right now. Also there have been a better RAM version. Basically there is one that's called HBM, which mean is a high bandwidth memory. Those RAM are basically a high-end RAM. Those RAM are ridiculously big, and those can do so many stuff. Those can be used to like compute a lot of complicated stuff, a lot of really hard stuff. And of course AI will need that, so of course it's gonna hoard a lot of those stuff. And now that has been it, AI have been using it. There have been a lot of like search on the demand, because AI want more, they need more. And because of that, we don't and because resources is not infinite, that there is a certain limit to like how much resources we can dig up to build that RAM. There is have been a lot of like shortage in you know in the production line. The demand might be high, but the supply is not that high, right? So it keeps going up, and that's why prices have been going up. I'm going to show you now on like how is the RAM prices have been going up and down for the past couple of years. In 2024 it's a decent, it's somewhere in the middle, right? 2025 there is a bit of there's a bit of dip on the prices, which is that's when a lot of people really buy a lot of RAM. But like entering 2021, it's been going up super high, which is crazy by now. And like now it's in the middle of 2026, it's still it's decently high, and it's probably going to go up, right? And uh, according to TrendForce, they have been expecting like a lot of like this price is going to really go up. Again, I'm going to show you another graph from them as like their expectation on how the prices have been going up. Like you can see there that 2024 2025 it's kind of like it's rising, but like it's decent, it's normal rise. But like once 2026 have been up, it's just jumps straight up, like it goes up so high, and expectation on 2027 will be like way higher. uh, Now, as for where is the RAM right now, is of course it's still very high. Prices right now is still very high. uh, I might even show you like a couple of prices on the screen to show like how high it is. I'll show you the one from like 2023 maybe, right? And then I'll show you one that's from 2026. That the difference is very different. The difference is very different. The price is still going up super high, and the supply is getting shorter and shorter and shorter as the day goes. And now that AI data center needed more, there have been a few company that doesn't sell RAM anymore to the customer, right? Some company now only sell RAM to AI. I'm gonna show you a few articles that talks about it here. It basically like they stop selling to customer. They just now sell to AI data center because they feel like the AI data center is more profitable. It's more, it's better. And we as the consumer, we really feels it, because if you want to build PC nowadays, you will see that the price is so high that it doesn't make sense to build one. So if I'm going, I was about to tell you that who's really affected in this. The customer is really affected. Those that wanted to beat PC, me myself, I wanted to beat PC, but like the prices is just way too high. We as a customer, it's really annoying. You're trying to get a decent price right now. Like the price is just way too high. Those that just get benefited, it's just the AI company, and which honestly I don't even know if it's that even worth it, right? uh, and it's just really annoying as a customer. And as for like prediction, what would happen next, in my own opinion, I think the price is still gonna go up, as the earlier graph I showed you from TrendForce. They already expected it to go up, and from the trend right now, how technology is still growing, AI is still growing. They will need more resources. They will need more RAM. So I feel like they will demand more, while we as the customer still being left out with such a high price. It's ridiculous how high it is. you know it's just crazy. As for as for my recommendation, if you really want to build PC, maybe like wait a couple more years, like wait just a couple more years, and like kind of like look into how is the AI have been going. Like if you see them increasing, maybe just like don't really buy it first, because it's just way too high. I guess like just analyze the markets first, like see if how the technology trend will go up or down. I mean, eventually, in my opinion, eventually the AI bubble is gonna burst. Like eventually there's gonna be a limit to AI, and that's where they're not really gonna be using that much RAM. So that's probably where the price is gonna start to lower down. Hopefully it will lower down soon enough, because I myself wanted to build a PC, so I would love it to go down. But maybe buying one you know right now, or like in a couple of, like in this year, probably not a good idea. Just like wait a couple of years maybe. And I think that's it. Hopefully my analysis have helped you guys to understand what is RAM, and why is it why is it going up, why is it going down. Hopefully it goes down, because that would be cool. And anyway, I think that's about it from me. Thank you all so much for listening, and see ya.